Good morning. It's Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. I am on ginormous video delay, so if you're watching this, I'm just going to do this, and you'll see it a few seconds later.
Your lips are delayed. If you're a lip reader, you'll know in advance what you're going to say.
Woohoo! Check it out. Oh no, you'll know late. Oh, sorry. Anyway, Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. I'm your host, Honest Kim. We're here live with Annie, the Psychic Sidekick. We have an interesting show today, talking about what to do with the bikini area.
What?
Because it's summertime, summertime, we've got bikini hanging out. So we've got some fun and some obnoxious tips for you today. And we, of course, have our Dick of the Week award. Who will it be this week? And a Psychic Sidekick's prediction.
We have three really good choices this week. I think I know what you're gonna pick, Kim, but I think it'll be a tough decision.
Okay, I like always the suspense. Who are we gonna pick? Okay, so let's start off with what to do at the bikini area. We're all in bathing suits. It's sort of warm outside. So what are our options here, right? I mean, you can bring back the 70s, right?
You can go Miranda. You can go Miranda from Sex and the City, where she's just too busy and doesn't care.
There could be squirrels living in there. Who knows?
Yep. Or you could do groomed, still present, but don't see anything visible.
What?
Like groomed, like nothing.
Oh, visible outside the bikini.
Yeah, nothing visible outside the bikini.
And what's groomed underneath is your bizwax.
Exactly. Or you could go bald eagle, where even if your friend Kim pantses you, there's nothing to see.
Because our lady parts are all tucked away nicely, nice and neat. Look at my hands are moving, but they're not moving on the screen. So, and I always think it's fun, even if you have waxed or shaved or electrolyzed or, gotten rid of your pubic hair, such a gross word,
Yeah.
You can always use our amazing kitty carpet to bring back the 70s or to really gross out people at the beach, which is what I like to do.
Yes, definitely. Or you like wearing trunk too.
Oh, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, don't forget about trunk in my junk.
Oh, trunk in my junk. Yeah, you're cutting out. So I'm delayed and you're cutting out. Sweet. I briefly mentioned the ways to maintain. So everyone knows you can wax, you can shave, you can laser, you can go to the electrolysis lady, or Annie also made an interesting suggestion. You can trip.
You could trip and rip off your hoo-ha on accident. I don't know.
Well, interesting tip, Psychic Sidekick. I hope that's not a prediction for one of us. But okay, let's say you do this, right? Let's say you do shave. Let's say, but then you go to the beach and you've got all these bumps and nicks and red dots. So what should people do with that?
It depends how you actually shave, because like some people shave too early, which causes the irritation.
Like 6 a.m. Is that shaving too early?
No, we have some friends that shave every single day, but sometimes you have to kind of give your skin a rest and let the hair actually grow out, or not irritate it with a razor blade that's not sharp enough. Things like that.
So basically, they're shaving. They're irritating the skin a little, so there's bumps. And then before the bumps have gone down, they're just shaving again, which is making more bumps. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And so also when you're shaving, you should make sure you actually heat up the area so the hair follicles and the pores are open more, so you can get a better, closer shave. Exfoliating helps avoid the bumps, things like that.
Ooh. Okay. Well, personally, I don't think razors belong down there. I think it's too many bumps and curves, and it's a recipe for disaster. Nobody wants some cut labia. Ooh.
That sounds dirty.
Well, so let's say, okay, I know a lot of people wax, right?
Yep.
I think it's a lot of money and a lot of time and making the appointment and driving and showing up, and okay, but people do it. I get it.
Hey, some people do it on their own, which I give them major props because recently I tried to do it again myself and it was an epic fail.
Tell us about that psychic sidekick.
Let's just say I have a really big bruise on the inside of my thigh where I tried to wax again, and weird, I still have a bruise a week later.
Oh,
Because if you don't use enough baby powder to like so the wax actually will adhere to your skin if it's like moist or warm, so you have to make sure you use baby powder to like so that the wax is only adhering to the hair follicles instead of your entire skin, which is what I essentially ripped off.
I'm, oof, sorry. That's ouch. Sorry for you.
It sucks.
Well, okay. So, but a lot of times afterwards, you do have some redness.
Yes.
And I know that for centuries, what people have been using is blue chamomile oil.
Hmm.
There's some over-the-counter specialty natural creams that have it in it. Those really helps. That helps reduce redness a lot. So after any sort of procedure down there, if you are still red from it, I know any sort of salve or ointment with blue chamomile in will really help reduce the redness.
I also like tea tree oil too. A woman that I've been going to for years will use some tea tree oil too.
That burns, baby, burns.
I think that's what she uses.
Well, it's like
Smells nice.
antiseptic and astringent, but it's not soothing. Antibacterial, astringent, but I wouldn't think it would like get the red out. I mean, it would definitely help with the healing process, but I don't think it would help with the red.
No, I don't think so. But it makes it feel nice. It's tingly.
Tingly down there. Well, great. So what are some other things we can do with the bikini area? We talked about getting rid of hair. We talked about bringing back hair as far as taping kitty carpet on.
You could do laser. Laser, that's more popular. It's cheaper than electrolysis.
Well, I don't know if it's cheaper than electrolysis. I did electrolysis on my armpits, and it's been awesome. Have never had to shave in the past 10 years. It's amazing. And I did laser on the bikini because I'm like, oh, I don't want someone down there for 25 hours. And I think price-wise, the laser actually was a tiny bit more, and it wasn't and you still get hair regrowth. And you're supposed to go back every year for maintenance or whatever.
So how much, when you did it, did laser cost versus electrolysis?
Electrolysis was $65 an hour, and I think it took 20 hours to do my armpits over like a year and a half. But then I also had some strange like weird hairs that grow out here, like curb feelers, like one that would just grow out, and I had some black hairs on my big toe that were disgusting, and a few other weird hair things I had her do.
So
So,
for
I mean,
electrolysis, do they go back over it again to like get areas that are missed? Like, do you show up with a full hairy armpit and then they like use their machine on each hair follicle? How does
yes,
that work?
they use the machine on each hair follicle. So, and it doesn't matter what colors it is, blonde, black, red, purple. They go into each follicle and they use electricity to kind of cauterize the follicle and pull out the hair. So once that follicle is neutralized, obliterated, whatever, no more hair grows. So, and it depends where the hair is. If it's in the growing process, it's better. If it's already grown and dead, it doesn't matter. So they have to hit that one again. But each follicle takes like 15 seconds, and they just go in follicle by follicle and pull it out, and you kind of forget what's going on after a while. So yeah, it kind of takes more time, but it's definitely more permanent. And I have, half my hairs are pretty light, and laser doesn't really work on light hairs, but a lot electrolysis does. So my vote, and plus you get a nice electrolysis lady. Mine was Ani. She was Australian, and she was awesome.
So like for just your armpit, it took 20 hours.
Over about a year and a half. You go more frequently in the beginning, and then at the end it was like every 6 weeks or something I would go in for a half hour or something.
Is that like because you're like, oh wait, this hair's growing out, this needs to be removed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So once they get them, they're gone forever. Whereas with laser, I have to go back. I should go back every year, and they give you a discount. It's only $50, but it hurts, and like the hairs, there's still hairs that grow back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, definitely not like before you went, but I still think, maybe the lasers will get better. Well, they'll get lighter hairs, but for me, I think for the most part, electrolysis is my preferred hair removal.
Cool. I didn't know that about electrolysis. I thought it would only take like an hour to do one armpit, but it'd be like $1,000.
No, that's more like laser prices and timing.
Gotcha. Because I know laser is about $200 a session, right?
I think that's about right. I think I paid something like $750 or $900 or something more than a few years ago for 4 or 5 sessions, and then every other session after that was $50. And that was supposed to be a special price.
Ooh, special.
Yeah, whatever. It was all right. Anyway, super. So let's see if do we have any questions about what to do with your bikini area in swimsuit season? Let me see.
Wait, yep, we have one from Elena MB. She asks, what is your shape of your bikini? Tim. Dirty.
Thanks, Elena MB. I already told you I lasered that stuff off. Boom.
All right. Perfect.
All right.
Should we move on to Dick of the Week?
Speaking of, yeah.
All right. So, Kim, I have 3 nominees for you, and you get to pick.
Woohoo!
So we have, I'm probably saying her name wrong. Her name is Arwa Damon. She is a CNN correspondent for international news, and so she was stationed in Baghdad, Iraq. And I guess there's a bit of rumors going around, or now it's been confirmed, but she was super wasted, and paramedics tried to attend to her drunk butt, and she ended up biting the paramedics and scratching them. So I thought that was kind of a dick move on her part. So then we also have Alan Hall from Illinois. He attacked his roommate for eating cookies for breakfast. It's unclear whether or not he was upset because the roommate was eating cookies for breakfast, or he was upset because they were his cookies. So
attacked, like he just like punched him in the nose, or he knifed him, like what?
It just said attacked him, and he was arrested, and now he's on $75,000 bail.
So probably not murder.
Probably not murder, but he definitely kicked the shit out of the roommate.
Well, maybe he deserved it.
I know. You should eat apples and bananas and healthy snacks for breakfast.
Well, I mean, you can eat cookies. There are breakfast cookies. But if they were his cookies, yeah.
They were Chip Ahoy cookies.
Ooh, palm oil. Ooh, bad cookies. If you're going to eat cookies, eat some good cookies, not those bleh.
All right, so then the third nominee is there were some French tourists, alleged French tourists, who were at the Grand Canyon.
They could have been Canadian.
Well, yeah, they said that they thought they were French, whoever witnessed it, and they were wearing white, like what are those, like white briefs, like that your dad would wear, underwear, and then a cowboy hat, and they took a bunch of little crumbs and they put them out towards the Grand Canyon and got them as close to the ledge of the Grand Canyon as possible, and lured squirrels out there, and then one of the guys put his boot on and kicked the squirrel over the edge of the Grand Canyon.
That's awful.
Yeah. And the guys put it on YouTube. Obviously the video has been taken down since, but people are hoping someone will know who these guys are and they'll get in trouble for animal cruelty.
I mean, look, I'm not a big squirrel fan, but why would you do that to a living animal? Like, that's stupid and mean.
Like, I could kind of think of it if it was like a cartoon, but cartoons aren't real.
I mean, that shouldn't even be on cartoons. That's pretty bad. Oh, man, you've got some good dicks.
So, would you rather do the drunk reporter? Would you like to do the cookie monster or the squirrel kicker?
could see me maybe being a drunk paramedic biter, but just because maybe the paramedic was cute.
Rare, sexy, kinky.
Probably not though. So, but you know, that's close. That's close. We'll keep her in for next week. And Alan Hall for attacking his roommate for eating Chips Ahoy. I mean, maybe he's just really big on, you know, deforestation and the wrecking of the orangutan's habitat in Malaysia, and he's really concerned about palm oil and snack foods. So, you know, I'm not going to really blame him. Maybe the guy deserved it.
I know, because sometimes my roommate, when I came back from a month trip, my cookies weren't there. I was kind of bummed.
Or you come back from a month trip and your apples and bananas are still there.
My apples and bananas are still there, but no, my pirate booty and my awesome cookies, gone. Weird.
Well, I'm gonna not give him Dick of the Week because I don't think I have all the facts.
Okay.
So I'm easily giving these friggin' saggy butt skivvy wearing alleged Frenchies. I'm giving them Dick of the Week. They probably need to look more manly in their BVDs anyway because they're total wusses for kicking squirrels into the Grand Canyon.
I hope someone kicks them into the Grand Canyon.
No, I don't wish that on them. I just want to point at their little weenies.
Yep. All right, so they are the winners. So we will send it to France because I can't imagine a Canadian. Canadians are too nice.
Yeah, Canadians are way too nice.
Yeah, so anyways. All right, so weekly prediction, all right. So
I bet they were Russian. I bet whoever saw them was like, oh, they must be speaking French. Oh, no, that's the wrong accent. They must be speaking some Frenchy stuff. And that was probably Russian. That's my guess.
Was it a Southern person that was claiming they were an alleged French person? I'm confused by your accent.
Yeah, I know. The accent kind of messed up. I got French on the Southerner. Just some person. We are here visiting the Grand Canyon. We don't leave our backyard ever. They must be French.
Are you now claiming that anyone that goes to the Grand Canyon are rednecks?
No, I'm claiming maybe the people that saw them have never left their yard, and so they don't know the difference between French and another language.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Maybe it was Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
All right. So, weekly prediction. You know what's been really weird, Ken? This week I've been seeing a lot of things in the future. It's weird. Like, for example, like someone we know.
Sidekick, though, right? So
yeah,
that is normal.
Yeah, but people have been getting really upset with them. Where it's like I told one friend that's name rhymes with turns that she shouldn't date anyone for 3 months, otherwise she'll probably never find anyone. She got really upset. Or someone that
but you've been saying that for the last month and a half.
Yeah, I have. And then someone that's name rhymes with ting, I told her that if she keeps doing what she's going to doing with her boyfriend, he's going to break up with her. And I predicted that she'll be back here in December on the West Coast. So that was my other prediction this last week. People didn't like that prediction either. But so for all y'all that are out there, this week is really hard for a lot of people. It's time to put your adult hat on and just do it. Like, no bitching and moaning, just do it. Don't be insecure, be confident, and know you are a strong and smart person.
Even if you're not strong and smart?
Well, I'm talking to the people that are strong and smart.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Not people that aren't. I'm said if he doesn't see you as a strong and smart person, just cut bait. He's a fucking idiot.
No, delay, tape delay, bleep.
Beep, beep, beep. Everyone needs to stop and be nice every day because I'm seeing too many people just honk their horns and be mean and not helpful. Like, bring a drink to someone, buy someone a drink, buy someone an ice cream. What is Ken doing? Why are you being mean? That's so mean.
I was joking.
Oh, for those of you that can't see, Kim is making lewd gestures towards me. So be kind to everyone, and do something helpful every day. So, for example, if someone forgot to put their sticker in their window so their car wouldn't get a ticket, I grabbed it, found their stall number, put it in their window. Good job for me, and yay, helping them save on a ticket. And Kim's being absolutely ridiculous right now. I predict Kim's gonna continue to be nutty for a very long time.
Woohoo!
And
all right.
you
Lucky
won't.
Numbers?
Oh. 29, 9, 48, 2, and 8.
Sweet. Good work. Well, thank you so much for tuning into our long Dick of the Week talk and our podcast on what to do with the bikini area in the summertime. This was Taboo Topics by Fashion.
Wait, next week.
Coming up next week, we have
Boob Sweat,
a.k.a. Mountain Dew. Woot woot. Thanks, Gretel Carney, for that suggestion. And we will hopefully get her. Maybe she can come by the podcast next week.
That'd be awesome.
Well, stay tuned next week. Honest Kim and Annie the Psychic Sidekick signing off for Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. See you next Tuesday.
Stay cool, everyone. Be kind to one another.